Hey guys, I know I pulled a disappearing act the last few weeks, but I've been doing a bit of research into foods that make me feel great and help me lead a healthier lifestyle. One such ingredient that I've recently found are chia seeds. Now I actually originally heard about these when I was doing P90X for the first time about 3 years ago, and they're an ingredient listed in their meal replacement and workout recovery shake. And I didn't think twice about it. I thought it's kind of weird that chia seeds are a dietary supplement, but I didn't think anything of it. Now I was reintroduced to these a few days ago, and have incorporated them into my diet. Now chia seeds are very helpful. There's so many health benefits to them. They're high in dietary fiber, protein, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are really important because they're a building block in cell walls, cell membranes, and they're called essential fatty acids because your body cannot synthesize them, so you need to procure them through your diet. Now chia seeds, you can eat them raw, you can mix them with water, and an interesting property about them is that they gelatinize. So you can eat them raw; they're perfectly fine. They kind of look like poppy seeds. If you can see these, that's the chia seed in their raw state. They're tiny little seeds, and they're very easy to eat by themselves, a little slick in texture. But what I like to do with them is mix them with liquid. Now, through my experimentation, you can mix them 1 part chia seed to 6 part liquid in a minimal hydration state, or you can mix a tablespoon of chia seeds in let's say a liter of water and drink that water. But when you mix it with a smaller quantity of liquid, like say 1 to 6, then what you get is like a tapioca pudding-like consistency. So what I'm going to do here is I have 6 cups of unsweetened almond milk, half a cup of chia seeds, so that's a 1 to 6 ratio. Let's pour the chia seeds in there. Sweeten it up a little bit with agave syrup. Now agave it's a sweetener with a low glycemic index, so your tongue perceives it as being sweeter than an equal volume of, let's say, table sugar or fructose, glucose, what have you. So it's more healthy in the fact that you need to ingest less of it to add an equal amount of sweetness, perceived sweetness, to an ingredient or recipe. Now I just put like an 1/8 of a cup of the agave nectar, and that's plenty for my palate to sweeten it up. And I'm also going to add this another interesting product that I've recently discovered called cocoa flavanols. Now, maybe you've heard of health benefits of cocoa, and some of the benefits are outweighed by the detriments. So when people say that, oh, cocoa is great for you, yeah, it's great in moderation. Now, if you eat a huge sweetened and fatty chocolate bar, then you'll get the cocoa flavanols, which are the basic component that are healthy for you. But you also get all that nasty stuff in it, and which outweigh the benefits. Now, cocoa flavanols are extracted and processed in a way where they take most of those other components out of the picture and just leave you with the health benefits of cocoa. Now, it's unsweetened, so you can mix it with milk, water, coffee, what have you, and it'll give it a cocoa flavor. And if you prefer it to be sweeter, then I'd suggest adding agave nectar, but you can add whatever sweetener you like to use. So this is what you end up with. It almost looks like a big cup of chocolate milk. Now what's going to happen is over the next few hours, and I give this about a full day to hydrate. That's when you'll see the biggest change. Over the next few hours, the consistency will change, and the chia seeds will gelatinize rather. I have some previously hydrated chia seeds. I use this for breakfast now most of the time. I'll show you what they look like. So these have been hydrated for more than a day, so this is what their eventual consistency is like. Pretty thick. I mix this in a bowl with some fresh nuts. I use pistachios, pecans, use whatever you have available to you. and bananas, and it's a delicious, nutritious breakfast. Who would have thought I'd be getting a huge serving of omega-3s, protein, calcium, dietary fiber, and in a bowl of chia seeds? It sounds ludicrous, but it's a reality, and it's the hot new thing, so I suggest that you try this out. Now, I've been watching this video series by a gentleman named Yuri Elkayam, based out of Canada, but he posts his videos on YouTube. He's been doing this for about 4 months, and he's a lot more knowledgeable in the scientific and nutritional aspect of certain foods, and he can explain this kind of stuff better than I can on any day. So I would suggest that you check his video out. I'll post a link in my video, and I suggest that you get on this right away.